Guys, we are headed in a new direction, alright? We're going to embark on a whole new journey, alright? You guys know me, Andrew Zienva, AZ, alright? You guys know that I do Monday Night Raw reviews, which I'm going to get to now. I'm not going to review this past Monday Night Raw, actually, because it sucked. Wasn't that good at all. So I'm not going to review it. We'll see how good this one is. I'm only going to review Monday Night Raws if it's decent, alright? This past Monday Night Raw was not decent, so I'm not going to review it. I did review Survivor Series. That's a rule now. I'm always going to review pay-per-views no matter what, whether they're good or bad, right? So what I've decided to do is to expand this channel, alright? We're going to grow. That's the motto, guys. Let's grow this channel, okay? So instead of just, what's the word I'm looking for? Keeping myself, for lack of a better term, to just doing reviews, alright? We're going to start a whole new show every Friday night, okay? Every Friday night, I'm going to take the hot topics, the news from the dirt sheets around the wrestling world, alright? I'm going to give you the hottest stories to review here on Friday night, okay? I've been trying to come up with a name, alright? So I'm going to give you guys a name right now. I want you to give me some help in the description below. Not description, in the comment section below. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay. Here we go, alright? Here's the name I think is sufficient. You guys tell me if you like it or not. If you don't like it, obviously we're going to change it to make it better. If you like it, that's great. Alright, give me suggestions in the comments. Alright. WWE Friday Night Hot Tag with AZ. Alright? I mean, you gotta get a hot tag. You know, the classic tag team match. Alright? The crowd's going crazy. Alright? He's ready to get that tag. He got it. He goes in the ring. God, the crowd goes crazy. Got a couple clotheslines. Got maybe a scoop power slam. Get your finisher. Alright? That's where this show picks off. Alright? Friday Night Hot Tag with the hottest topics in the WWE and wrestling world. Alright? Coming full circle. Alright? That's what we're going to be calling it. Tell me if you guys like it. Okay? Now, for the debut, the pilot, if you will, of WWE Friday Night Hot Tag with AZ, we're going to cover a story that is the biggest thing in the wrestling world today. The biggest name so far in the wrestling world, you guys know, CM Punk. Guys, man, this past Thursday went up. Colt Cabana's podcast, The Art of Wrestling. CM Punk is his guest, and he finally reveals the details of why he left WWE back in January. Alright, you guys know, after the Royal Rumble. Reveals all the details. Guys, if you want to know the in-depth details of CM Punk's struggle, if you will, on the latter part of his career in the WWE, guys, this is a must listen. If you guys have already watched it, which I'm sure if you're watching this right now, you already have, it's a fucking great listen. It's a must listen. You guys know a must watch, a must listen interview. Colt Cabana, CM Punk. What a fucking interview, man. That guy can fucking talk, man. I mean, he even talks about backstage with Vince, about even just a minor example of how he was just disrespected, pushed away. Vince, Hunter, they have no one to blame but themselves after this interview. Okay? It feels like Punk was just disrespected, alright, shoved away. He gave us an example, alright? He went up to Vince with an idea that he wanted to promote other companies on you know how Brock Lesnar does, which is what he alluded to. Brock Lesnar came out when he debuted, like Jerry Link's Jimmy John's on his MMA shorts. He already had advertisements. CM Punk wanted to bring that to get eyes on the product. This man said no. A year later, to quoting CM Punk, the motherfucker had MMA shorts. Alright? We have an article right here. Alright? 13 things we learned from CM Punk's revealing Art of Wrestling interview. Alright? What I just alluded to. Okay? WWE owner Vince McMahon supposedly denied CM Punk sponsorship opportunities, even though fellow wrestler Brock Lesnar was granted permission a year earlier. Come on, man. Even CM Punk said it in the interview. He says, if you don't think that I'm that big of a superstar or the caliber of Brock Lesnar, let me go. Okay? You guys know back in 2011 when he had that pipe bomb back in Vegas, all right, at the Thomas and Mack Center. You know, when they fucking turned his mic off, that fucking got eyes on the product, so he has sponsorship to get more eyes on the product, all right? He also, with MMA, speaking of MMA, he wanted to walk down Chael Sonnen to the Octagon, and Vince McMahon fucking said no. And then he said a week later, Triple H walked down with Mayweather. So just stuff like that, the fucking disrespect, man. Here we go. Quote from the podcast. I said I wanted to do this sponsorship thing. I felt I deserved it. I got all these new eyes on the product. People were going bananas about it. And he says, nope, you can't do that. Sponsors for Raw would get mad. Other wrestlers would get mad. It wasn't my hill to die on, so I let it go. Cue a year later. Brock Lesnar comes back to the company. Of course, you guys know, back in Miami. Brock Lesnar, F5 John Cena, fucking asshole. And Lesnar comes back to the company, and the motherfucker has sponsors. All right, just disrespect. All right. This interview is heavily about. By the way, the main reason you guys know already that he left the WWE back in January was because of his health. Okay. He shared a very personal health illness situation, if you will, about himself. On his back, he started growing a lump towards, I think he said, the end of December into January. Okay, he had a lump on his back, and he said, Doc, I'm not sure, Chris Amon, I'm not sure to pronounce his last name, Chris Amon, the WWE doctor, you know, at ringside, you see him? He says, Doc, what is this? So he says, the doctor said, it's probably a fatty deposit, calcium deposit, you know. So, well, can you cut it out? I mean, you guys always have you cut it out the back. So it was a lump, right? So the doctor refused to do it, okay? A few weeks later, it gets bigger. Doc, you want to cut this off? Doctor refused to do it, all right? Then it builds and builds, gets purple, gets swollen, all right? And then the doctor says, he always says, does it hurt? And CM Punk says, yeah, but still the doctor refuses to diagnose a serious injury, and it turns out to be a fucking full-blown staph infection, all right? Not a fatty deposit. So whether this is true or not, which I'm sure it is, Dr. Chris Amon, I'm not sure why he would refuse to diagnose it. I don't know why he would. So CM Punk goes into depth with the injuries about himself. Of course, his lagging knee injuries, you guys know. The match with Taker, yellow drop from the top rope on the Taker. The announce table didn't break. That's the only poor spot of that match, which was fucking amazing. That match was. So, fucked up his knee. Also fucked up his knee, he revealed at Night of Champions with John Cena back in 2012. When Cena tried to roll out of a submission move, he fucked up CM Punk's knee. He also revealed how he was matching WrestleMania 26 with Rey Mysterio. Fucked up his elbow. He's always talking about also that he's always striving to get to the main event spot. And obviously, the main event is the last match of the night, and obviously, Punk was never in the main event. Alright, that always fucking aided him. But then, he also, I guess he settles. This is what he believes, I guess, as him settling, that when he, of course, his match with Taker was the best match of the night. They Hunter, everybody, the writer's back. Kevin Dunn said, wow, you should have gone on last. And he said, that got me so fucking pissed. Well, yeah. I guess that's what he gets. Guys, we got number 2. WWE superstar Ryback is supposedly dangerous to work with and cause legitimate injuries to CM Punk. According to CM Punk, Ryback's a fucking dick. Alright? According to CM Punk, at one point Ryback kicked Triple H, CM Punk, in the ribs as hard as he can, broke a rib. And then he was talking to Vince, okay? Cena was out, he said to Vince. Vince told him actually, alright, this guy is obviously not ready, he's green, but maybe you can carry him a little bit, right? In the ring. CM Punk says, okay. And he said, right back to 20 years off his life. The motherfucker took 20 years off his life. Look at this. First night out. Well, actually, this is after they had their ongoing feud. This was back late 2013 when he had that feud with Paul Heyman and Curtis Axel. Ryback introduced. He didn't want to work with Ryback. Vince said he owed him one. All right, guys, keep track of this. Vince said he owed him one. Okay? First night out. You guys know this? He's supposed to gorilla press me through the table. Fucking misses the table. Dumps me on the fucking concrete ground. Tilts my fucking pelvis. Fucks me up for weeks. I walk up to him and go, you can't tell me you didn't do that on purpose because you've done it so many times now. You're either dumb as fuck and you suck, or you did it on purpose. And he was like, I'm dumb as fuck, I'm sorry. Come on, man. If you guys want to go back and watch that, that's fucking sick. Alright? Also, he reveals, remember, Vince McMahon owes him one. Back in 2012, when he had that huge WWE Championship run, alright, when he sold more merchandise than John Cena, with the title, you know? Vince McMahon, he revealed backstage, Vince McMahon telling him, alright, you know, Rock coming back, he wants to face a heel, so we're gonna have you turn heel. CM Punk didn't want to turn heel at the end of 2012 in his championship run. So he said no. Vince McMahon is like, either you're gonna turn heel, or we're gonna give Daniel Bryan the title. Obviously, he doesn't want to drop the title, but obviously he doesn't want to change from babyface when he's getting the top sales. Okay? So he turns heel. And Vince said, I'll owe you one if you do this for me. Alright? That's two. Alright? It's two, motherfucker. Alright, here we go. Number 3. The Shield. The highly popular faction involving Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. Here's what he says. This will probably blow some people's minds, and others will say you're full of shit. I don't fucking care either way. I don't want to spoil it, but here we go. The Shield was my idea. Okay? Originally, Vince McMahon brought in the idea of there'll be a faction, the heel Punk, with Daniel Bryan, the Big Show, and Seth Rollins. Okay? CM Punk liked the idea of Seth Rollins, but didn't like the idea of having 2 established guys when he brought them to bring up 3 FCW stars for the championship wrestling up to the ranks to get them, you know, notarized. Not notarized. Get notoriety, right? So, with that in mind, Punk requested Ambrose, Rollins, and Chris Hero. You guys know the indie star. Triple H declined Chris Hero and said Leaki, which is a.k.a. Roman Reigns. Alright? There you go. Just like that, fucking CM Punk brings so much to the fucking table. The sponsorships. Look at that. The 3 FCW stars. Look at that. And he didn't want to drop the title, which was I don't know why they had make Punk drop the title so early at the Royal Rumble, you guys know. By the way, fucking concussion at the Royal Rumble. There you go. So I don't know why they had him drop the title so early. The idea that he had was make it a triple threat. Punk, Rock, and Cena, triple threat, WrestleMania 29. Alright? It would have been so much fucking better than the fucking terrible, fucking dick-sucking event with The Rock sucking Cena's dick. That was terrible, man. Okay? We also know, number 4, CM Punk was not pleased with the idea of working with Triple H at WrestleMania 30. Okay? Guys, he also reveals when he was in the same room, okay? The night he walked out back in January, it was Vince McMahon in the room with CM Punk and Triple H. Okay? He was saying to Vince McMahon, I don't love this anymore. I don't have a passion for it anymore. Okay? My health is my main concern. You guys aren't fucking properly diagnosing me. They pushed him away. They have nobody to blame their fucking selves. The way they treated CM Punk was fucking disgusting. Okay? Vince McMahon saying, oh no, this is the concussion talking. I don't know why you're talking like this. Turns to Hunter. All due respect, I don't need to work with you. You need to work with me. He didn't want to work with Triple H at WrestleMania 30. Okay? Speaking of Hunter, another example of how he was being disrespected. Alright? Triple H, he was fucking behind me, I don't know why. He was asked to do a movie, alright? 12 Rounds 2. Okay? As you guys know now, Randy Orton. So he was, he was doing this deals with the signing. He was getting ready to sign it. And he noticed the dates of the movie. He says to Triple H, this is the dates of the European tour. And then he was talking to Colt Cabana. The European tour dates, the 2 weeks after WrestleMania and the 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, what he revealed. Triple H said, no, it's not. They went back and forth. So Hunter said, all right, I'll check and I'll get back to you. All right. A few days later, CM Punk has to find out on WWE.com where the fuck he found out. Randy Orton starring in 12 Rounds 2. Calls up Triple H. You could have at least told me. Come on, man. Then he said, oh yeah, I found out. Yeah, it was a European tour. So we figured we'd get the second choice, Randy Orton. Look at this. Here's a quote I just mentioned. Punk reportedly told Triple H, with all due respect, I did not need to wrestle you. You need to wrestle me. I do not want to wrestle you. I seriously resent you for not putting me over 3 years ago when you should have. That Night of Champions fucking beat CM Punk with R-Truth and The Miz. That would have been best for business, but you had to come in and squash it. I'm in a position now where I can tell you that I don't have to, nor do I want to wrestle you. He told Cabana in the interview, I don't care if I was supposed to win, which I was. I didn't care. I didn't want to give him the fucking privilege. Fucking terrible. It was like a very fucking sour relationship. He revealed also Triple H always had fucking sour grapes, if you will, towards. He even mentioned that looks like Triple H, it fucking came out of retirement just to beat CM Punk, then went back in fucking retirement. Look at that. Punk wrestled for 3 months, like I said, with a developing staph infection in his lower back. W, like I said earlier, refused to diagnose it. Okay? So, after Chris Amon refused to diagnose the full-blown staph infection, he went to AJ Lee, whatever, really, I don't know if it's her stage name or not, whatever. Went to her doctor, like he said, it looks like Patrick Bateman, guys from American Psycho. And he turned around and said, it was like a full-blown staph infection. So he went into detail of how he was squeezing it and squeezing it and squeezing it, alright, to get all the pus out, if you guys can imagine. He said, I've gotten tattooed. This is the worst. He said he even fractured his skull. This is the worst pain I felt in my entire life. Here's a little funny tidbit. During a match on SmackDown with Dean Ambrose, CM Punk shit his fucking pants. Because of all the injuries that he fucking had, all the doctors did was fucking give him Z-Packs, antibiotics. Makes you fucking have diarrhea. Makes you fucking shit yourself. There you go, on fucking SmackDown. CM Punk even revealed on Twitter, he said, I shit myself. Vince McMahon told him to take it down because you can't say shit. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Get the fuck out of here. Here we go. Number 7. Alright? You guys know the dirt sheets over the summer. The lawsuits. CM Punk sued WWE for wrongful termination. The two parties settled for an undisclosed amount. Here's the story behind that shit. Okay? CM Punk noticed that he wasn't getting his royalty check. Okay? So he was rambling through the boxes, rummaging through the boxes, and he finds a check from last year, a royalty check, that he forgot to cash. Okay? So he calls, I forget who he calls. He calls the guy on the check, the guy's name on the check, and he said, no, yeah, I'll get back to you. So he says, I'd like to have it. This went on and on and on and on. We kept calling. They wouldn't respond. They wouldn't reinstate that check, and they wouldn't give him his royalty check. Okay? Triple H even texted him, hey man, you got some time to talk? He said, CM Punk to piss him the fuck off, because he always has time to talk, alright? They were always on fucking bad terms. Okay, so he called, I believe he texted or called Triple H. He said, I've always had time to talk. However, I'm getting ready for my honeymoon. But when I get back, I'm more than willing to talk to you. Alright? And how about this? Why don't you reinstate my royalty check and give me my royalty checks from last year and this year? How does that sound? And then when I get back, I'll be willing to talk to you. Nothing to say on the other line. Alright? So to get him, he had to get a fucking, like he said, vicious lawyer. Alright, here we go. We lawyered up. We got those motherfuckers. The only thing I can't talk about is the terms of the settlement. I don't think I'll get in trouble if I say I got everything I wanted and more. Alright? He even revealed that the lawyer says, let's go get those motherfuckers. Alright, speaking of his wedding, guys, get fucking this. All of you who think that CM Punk quit, oh, you're a quitter, how they reveal how Stephanie, I'm saying reveal, I know, how Stephanie McMahon on WWE TV always says, the quitter. He was fucking fired on his wedding day. Alright, he said he got a little FedEx package in the mail, his termination papers. Alright? He was fucking fired from the WWE. He didn't quit, he was fired. Okay? There you go. And like I just said, Stephanie McMahon saying the quitter, CM Punk said he didn't bash the WWE. He didn't say anything bad about the WWE. However, the WWE are saying bad and untruthful things about CM Punk, saying that he's a quitter when he was in fact fired. That was a shock to me. He was actually fired. Also, it reveals more doctor bullshit. Their concussion tests were bullshit. Right? He said he passed with flying colors, listening to his headphones and texting Cole Cabana, the man who was interviewing him. Alright? Then he was asked to run the ropes like a fucking rookie. Like a fucking green as goose shit 2-week rookie. Alright? He refused to do it. He also, can you get this? The straight edge motherfucker was asked to take a urine test. He said he flew up the handle. I'm like, you're going to amend the fucking drug test policy because of people who have 2 strikes so they can either fail again, or work one of those strikes off? They continue to do drugs. Yet you're going to tell me that I have to take another piss test? Are you fucking kidding me? CM Punk is well known for a straight edge lifestyle. Doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs, and he doesn't fucking smoke. Walked out on the company just before Monday Night Raw went live. Number 10, guys. Punk allegedly talked to both McMahon and Triple H and said, like I said earlier, I do not love this. I'm fucking sick. I'm fucking hurt. I'm fucking confused. I don't know as a business what we're doing anymore. It's not fun. I have zero fucking passion for this. Alright? I'm fucking concussed. And all you care about is what segment I'm in and how soon I can get my gear on. I don't want to do it anymore. A reoccurring theme. They fucking pushed CM Punk away. That's bullshit, man. Also revealed, his lawyer, he says he despises wrestling of what he thought he used to have a passion for. For some reason, I have a hunch that he will return sometime, obviously not in the near future. I don't know why. I feel like he'll return. Number 12, CM Punk will never work for the WWE ever again. There's no working relationship with WWE, and there never will be again. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, do you think CM Punk will return? Personally, I think so. That's just me. Number 13, of course, right now, he's at home. Of course, he's known at the fucking Blackhawks game. Alright? With his lovely wife, AJ. AJ Lee, alright? Number 13, Punk is happy with his life. Okay? Look at this. I'm super stoked. I focus on shit that makes me happy. I'm writing comic books, as you guys know, for Thor. I'm training my ass off, and I'm married. That's the important shit. Okay? Obviously, health and wellness was not really taken into effect with CM Punk. Looks like they treated him like fucking shit. No wonder why he left. I'm surprised it took him this long to leave after the shit he went through. That's fucking terrible, man. Look at this. WWE sent a statement to Yahoo Sports regarding its talent wellness program. WWE takes the health and wellness of its talent very seriously and has a comprehensive talent wellness program that is led by one of the most well-respected physicians in the country, Dr. Joseph Maroon, who did the surgery on Daniel Bryan. Guys, it's a lot to take in. If you guys haven't seen the podcast, or listened to it rather, it's on YouTube, Art of Wrestling, Colt Cabana, CM Punk, #1, it's right there for you guys. Okay? He's expected next Thursday on Colt Cabana's podcast, Art of Wrestling, for Q&A. Okay? Here's also a funny story. He was at the Blackhawks game, alright? 2 half-hour intermissions, you guys know in hockey, right? His girlfriend wanted a hot dog. He had to get a beef sandwich. He was in line. Beef sandwich, a water, fumbling for his wallet. The cashier says, I forget what the fuck she says. All I know is he's fumbling for a couple singles. Alright? Juggling a water, juggling a beef sandwich. Some guy says, "Hey, Phil, give me an autograph." No, please. No, "Hey, my name is, my son Jimmy wants to," something like that. So he just ignores him. So that's one side. So I don't know if you guys heard that over the summer of how he treated treating people. You just gotta be nice to the guy, guys. You just gotta be nice. Alright? Hey, my son really loves your work. He idolizes you, CM Punk. I was wondering if he can get an autograph. Shit like that. You gotta be nice. What a fucking interview, man. I sat listening to that word for word. Alright? Hanging on the edge of every word. Alright? Hanging on every word of CM Punk. Of what he said. Phil Brooks. What a fucking listen, guys. Man, what a way to start off, man. What a way to start off. WWE. Friday Night Hot Tag with AZ. Remember, guys, we gotta build this channel. If you like the video, guys, like the fucking video. If you're not subscribed yet, join up. What the fuck you waiting for, guys? Come on. Alright? Let's make this channel grow. Alright? Very first episode of WWE Friday Night Hot Tag. Let me know if you guys like the name. Alright? The inaugural. Not inaugural. I guess, well, let's go with the debut, the pilot. Alright? Very first episode of Hot Tag. I want this to do well, guys. Alright? Andrew Zimba. Hope you guys had a very safe Thanksgiving. Hope you guys ate a lot of turkey. Got that fucking pumpkin pie in ya. I love fucking pumpkin pie. We're moving forward towards Christmas, guys. Next holiday. The holiday season. Expect, maybe, a Monday Night Raw review this Monday, if it's good. Alright? Don't expect too much. Alright? Guys, I'm getting a capture card. I'm getting a capture card soon. I'm going to post some gameplay of WWE 2K15, my career mode. Got showcase. Guys, expect that. Alright? Every Friday night, hot topics of the world, of the wrestling world. Alright? Friday night, Hot Tag with AZ. Guys, how it going?